Mission Impossible for the NES is a fascinating piece of video game history, blending stealth, action, and strategy in a package that challenges players to think like spies. Based on the 1960s television series and developed by Konami, this game was released in 1990 in North America. It sought to bring the intrigue and danger of espionage to 8-bit consoles. With its unique gameplay mechanics and thrilling narrative, Mission Impossible has carved a niche as a cult classic. The development was handled by Konami, a company known for its high-quality games like Castlevania and Metal Gear. With their experience in creating challenging and engaging games, Konami sought to capture the spirit of espionage in a way that would stand out among other action titles on the NES. The game takes its inspiration not from the blockbuster Mission Impossible movies that would come later, but from the classic 1960s television series created by Bruce Geller. The show's emphasis on covert operations and teamwork heavily influenced the game's design, resulting in a mix of stealth, puzzles, and action sequences. Adapting a TV series into a game was no small task, especially within the limitations of 8-bit hardware. Developers had to balance the show's intricate plots with gameplay mechanics that were accessible yet challenging. While the result was a bit clunky in places, it was ambitious for its time. The story centers around the Impossible Mission Force, IMF, as they attempt to thwart a dangerous criminal organization called the Sinister Seven. The group has kidnapped Dr. O and his secretary, Sylvia, and plans to use them for their nefarious schemes. Players take on the roles of 3 IMF agents, Max, Grant, and Nicholas, each with unique abilities, as they infiltrate enemy hideouts, retrieve valuable information, and rescue the hostages. The story unfolds across various international locations, staying true to the globe-trotting adventures of the TV series. Unlike many action-packed NES games, it emphasizes stealth and careful planning. Players must avoid detection, disarm traps, and outwit enemies rather than rushing into combat. The game demands patience and precision, making it stand out from typical action titles. Each of the 3 playable characters has unique skills. Max is the muscle of the group, excelling in hand-to-hand combat. Grant is the tech expert, capable of hacking and disabling electronic systems. Nicholas is a master of disguise, able to infiltrate restricted areas without raising suspicion. Switching between characters at the right time is crucial to overcoming obstacles and progressing through the levels. The game features several missions, each with its own set of objectives, such as planting explosives, gathering intelligence, or rescuing hostages. These missions take players through various environments, including city streets, enemy bases, and even underwater sections. The game uses a top-down view, allowing players to see their surroundings and plan their movements. This perspective enhances the stealth aspect, as players can avoid guards and cameras by carefully navigating the environments. Like many NES games, Mission Impossible is notoriously challenging. Enemy AI is relentless, and making even a small mistake can lead to failure. This level of difficulty demands trial-and-error gameplay, which might frustrate some players but provides immense satisfaction when mastered. The characters and plotlines were heavily inspired by the original Mission Impossible series, but they were slightly altered to fit the game's format. Fans of the show will notice familiar themes and nods to its iconic style. Despite its length and difficulty, the game lacks a password or save system. Players must complete it in a single sitting, adding to the challenge. The game features an 8-bit rendition of the iconic Mission Impossible theme song, immersing players in the spy adventure from the start. Upon release, the game received mixed reviews. Critics praised its ambitious design and variety of gameplay, but criticized its steep learning curve and sometimes awkward controls. Over time, however, it has gained a cult following for its unique approach. The game predates the Mission Impossible movie franchise by several years, offering a glimpse into how the series was perceived before Tom Cruise redefined the brand. Mission Impossible for the NES is a challenging, intriguing game that captures the essence of spy adventures in an 8-bit format. Its combination of stealth, strategy, and action offers a unique experience that's both rewarding and punishing. While it may not be as well known as other NES classics, it remains a fascinating chapter in the history of video game adaptations. If you're a fan of retro gaming or espionage-themed adventures, Mission Impossible is worth a playthrough. Just be prepared for a mission that truly lives up to its name. What are your memories of Mission Impossible on the NES? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into gaming history.